Gate is down. Oh, McGrath had a pop, but he held it up too long. Oh, Munoz fires him off. Got T-Wit in tow. It is Palacios. Power Light Colors sitting out front. Tyler Whitfield sitting in the 2 slot. The big guy back up into the 3. Now Whitfield bumping and running through the section. Oh, this guy is so smooth coming out of the corner. Throwdowns. Dr. Whitfield calling it at the line. It's going to go Whitfield, Munoz, McGrath. Wow. Wow. My guy won. I called lane 1. Six and under mixed open main event. Hirons, Berrien, Stivus, Holstein, Bennick, Taylor, Runnels, and Ingham. On the 20 bikes, got the inside line into turn number 2. That is Cooper Taylor and Parker Runnels. Running 1 and 2. Parker wants it back. Got to get by Cooper. It is Taylor and Runnels battling 1 and 2. Man, Parker's trying to find a way in, trying to find a way out. Now he just takes it up the turn. What a move right there. The 5 bike. Runnels going to get the win. Second slot to Cooper Taylor. Third slot to Chase Berrien. Oh, that Elliott McGrath got second place in that Pro Open. I tried to call it from 100 feet away. I was close. I got first place guy right. Nick, you got second. Or third. Third? Second? Second. Third. Bringing it back is going to go National Age Group 9. Taking home the win in that one. That was Hinton, the 5 bike. Voigt with the third. Riley Bailey, or Voigt got the second. Bailey got the third. Wild West rounding out the top 4. 9-10 mixed open. Johnsvik, Alden, Voigt, Ye, Van Rensselaer, Sherrill, Gibbons, and Thiessen. National Age Group number 7 bike. Double A. Alexis Alden, Team Path 605, El Monte, California. Got Van Rensselaer sitting in the 2 slot. Go Alden, Van Rensselaer, the 10 bike. Mad Dog Madison Voigt in the 19 bike. Cade Thiessen rounding out the top 4. (11-12) mixed open. Villas, Katina, Hayes, Bailey, Hinton, Brent, and Doolin. Ellie Brent, double cross rider out of Topeka, Kansas. The Gold Cup champion, bringing them back. Ellie Brent going to get the win. Second slot going to go to the 6 bike of Chloe Villa. Third slot goes to Drew Skatina. Fourth slot goes to the 1 bike of Olive Hinton. 13-14. Mixed open main event. Got Miller, Stofflet, Arnoldy, and Wallace. National Age Group number 6 bike sitting out front. Trinity Stofflet. Got Riley Miller sitting on the deuce. Stofflet and Miller running 1 and 2. They're spreading out from 3 and 4. To the line comes Stofflet. Midwest Pool Rider going to get the win. Riley Miller going to get the second. Aiden Arnoldy with the 3. Cameron Wallace will get the 4. 15-16 mixed open. Picaretto, Cochran and Carr, total point racing. Got Jersey, Picaretto, and Brandon Carr tied up 3 points apiece. Cochran with 6 points. Right now it's Picaretto out in front. Brandon Carr trying to reel her in, coming into the final turn. Doing it for Independent All-Stars. Brandon Carr, he's trying to get that top spot. Got to get by Jersey, Picaretto. Fort Worth, Texas. Picaretto going to get the win. Carr with the 2. Cochran with the 3. 26 to 30-year-old mixed open. Tranberger, Sprague, and Pangle. Bodie Pangle, pair of aces locked in right now. Pangle, Scott, Tranbarger sitting in that 2 slot. Bryce Sprague sitting in the 3 slot. That's the way these cats been doing it all day long. Coming in and out of that final turn. It's going to go Bodie Pangle with the clean sweep for the win. Tranbarger with the 2, Sprague with the 3. 31 and over mixed open. Total point racing. Suckup, Feld, and Bolton on the track. Jared Sokup got a pair of aces locked in right now, doing it out front. Denny Fell sitting in that second slot. Sean Bolton sitting on a tree. Coming out of the final turn, the way they're going to finish up. Jared, you're going to get the overall win. Danny Fell, the overall second. Sean Bolton, the overall third. 6 and under, open on the track. Moomaw, Mather, Skinner, and Holtz. Power Light Colors sitting out front. Joseph Mather, the Cornhusker, coming out of Omaha, Nebraska, doing it for Power Light Dance Competition. Got Miles Holtz out of Blue Springs, Missouri on the 2 slot. World 5 bike sitting on the 2. World-class riders in this one for sure. Mather, World Cup 1, going to get the win. World Cup 7 bike, Diesel Moomaw is going to get the second. World Cup 5 going to get Miles Holtz. Or that was Keegan Skinner with the second, Holtz with the third, and Moomaw with the fourth. 7-8 Expert Open, Lack, Duffy, Staten, Smith, Burgos, Key, Esperson, and Gardner. The 7-year-old bringing them back. Lili Staten for Full Tilt, going to get the win of Staten. Second slot went to Gardner. Third slot went to the Gold Cup 3 by Jace Duffy. And the fourth slot to Miles Key. 9-10 Expert Open, Frederick, Lloyd, along with Lawrence, Key, Mitchell, Fields, Kalen Santos. The world champion, Cole Frederick, sitting out front doing it for Full Tilt. On the World 1 bike is Frederick, bringing him back. Frederick going to get the win. Looks like the 9 bike Kale going to get the second. Lawrence is going to get the third. 11-12 Open, Engler, the Mohawk Warriors. Got Colburn, Razak, Arojo, Bartelli, Bryant, and Eller. The J bike sitting out in front of this one, the Mohawk Warrior. That's Caden out in front. Drew Engler sitting in that 2 slot. The Mohawk Warrior. Here comes Engler putting on a charge. Battle to the line, bringing it home. It's going to go Engler for the win. Drew Engler showing you how to get it done right there. Coming out of Blue Springs, Missouri for the win. The Mohawk Warrior going to get the second. Followed up by Colborn in the 17 bike of Ethan Bartelli. What a stud. Hey, Drew Engler, you're a stud. I'm just calling it right there. What a race. Coming out of the corner right now, 13-14 Open. Hank the Tank, Power Light Colors. Coming out of turn number 2, it is Chudzik. Chugsis got the 84 by Bryce Holman sitting in that 2 slot. Pistol Pete sitting on the tree. Coming out of the final turn, going to go down this way. Chudzik for the win. Holman for the second. Choate will get the third. Holston will get the fourth. 15-16 Open, Ostwinkle, Stevenson, Gomez, Kelly, Emmon, Cavallaro, Boudry, and Schaffitzel. Full Tilt Colors. Nobody hardly ever gets in front of this guy. Cannonball Jack Kelly. 15-year-old doing it out front, coming out of Kearns, Utah, and way out in front. Cannonball Jack going to get the win. Second slot going to go the 21 bike. Boudry, Gold Cup champion, Austin Inman with the 3. Noah Stevenson with the 4. 17-20 Open, Wilson, Willie, Antill, Raymond, Brotherton, and Seacrest. Free agent colors sitting out front, Antill. Got the 14 bike sitting in that 2 slot, Thomas Seacrest. Connor Wilson sitting in the 3. Final turn, final straight, Antill for the win. Seacrest with the second, followed by the 76 bike. Connor Wilson and Hayden Raymond rounding out the 4. 31 and over Open on the track. Very Rusty Dial sitting out front. Oh, you're looking smooth, man, looking good. You guys the only ones that showed up? You scare him off, Rusty? You scare him off, buddy. There you go. Hey, I need that 89 bike back here. 89 bike back to the line. There's Oliver Smets. Oliver Smets back to the finish line. Oliver Smets. I don't think you can hear him. 10 and under girl cruisers, bringing them back to the line. Good one coming. Oh, I can't call that second and third. Savannah Stokes. Savannah Stokes gets the win. Who got second and third? One and then the four. Second place went to the one bike of Riley Blake, and the third slot went to the four bike of Hannah Leakey. 11 to 12 girl cruisers, bringing them back to the line. The three bike Morgan Glass is going to get to win. National Age Group number 10 bike Olive Hinton going to get the second. Lily Rowley with the third. Kylie Patches with the four. 13 to 14 girl cruisers are on the track. Got Mingus, Hill, Thode, Street, Zachary, and Hale. Alexandra Hill, Adventure BMX out of Minnesota. Coming out of the final turn, National Age Group number 6 bike. Hill going to get to win. Mingus going to get the second. 89 by Street gets the third, and the Go Cup champion Paige DeBlaze with the four. 15 to 16 girl cruisers, Sinclair, Jackson, and Crane. J.C. Sinclair, Spring, Texas. Wheel-Wist Factory. On the point, got Gabby Crane. Rival Racing sitting in the 2 slot. Here comes Madison Jackson. Jackson trying to find a way in the 2 slot. They're bumping in a run and out of the corner. Jackson had to shut her down. It's going to go Sinclair for the win. Crane will get the second. Jackson gets the third. 17 to 20 women cruisers out of turn number 2. Nephew, Wayman, Gilbert, Shades, Tompkins, Jefferson, Dunson, Corey Gilbert, Answer Rennan colors. Out of Pearland, Texas, sitting out front in this one. Corey Gilbert going to get the win. National Age Group number 4, Stevie Tompkins going to get the second, followed up by Skylar Shades and the 5 bike of Sarah Dunson. (21 to 30 women cruisers. Moore, Stericker, Gaylor, Ann Reed. Landstar colors coming out in front in this one. Too Sweet, Aaron Moore sitting out front. Out of Fayetteville, Arkansas, coming in and out of that final turn. Try to sneak that front wheel in there. You ain't going to scare that gal. Aaron Moore going to get the win, followed up by the Go Cup 2 bike. Moore gets the win. Jamie Reed gets the second. Stericker gets the third. And Gaylor will get the fourth. 36 to 40 women cruisers on the track. Got Pearson with 3 points. Turner with 3 points. Clifford with 6 points. Rochelle Pearson out in front in this one. Coming out of that final turn. Looking for the win. And does. Rochelle Pearson will get the win. Turner gets the second. Clifford gets the 3. 41 to 45 women cruisers. Total Point Racing got Ray, Kay, and Johnson. Deborah Ray and Gail Kay outrunning 1 and 2. Stephanie Johnson in the 3 slot. Deborah Ray got a pair of aces locked in. IM BMX, the Iowegian coming out in Kenny, Iowa. The Go Cup 3 bike. Deborah Ray going to lock it up with the overall win. Gail Kay is going to get the overall second. Stephanie Johnson going to get the overall third. 46 to 50 women cruiser Total Point Racing. Shannon Wonder with a pair of aces. Got Kirchmeyer with 4 points. Chang Fields with 6 points. That's the way these guys have been doing it all day long. Shannon Wonder coming out of that final turn out of Barrett, Kansas, going to end up with the overall win. Kirchmeyer the second, and Chang Fields will get the 3. 7 and under cruisers on the track. Blatchley, Bradmuller, Holt, Mather, Burgos, Neubauer, Lack, and Cuthbert. All down the 2 straightaway. Got a good one coming in the turn number 2. Yes Colors trying to come on by us. Burgos. Burgos and the 9 bike battling Ace Lack. It's Burgos and Lack running 1 and 2. On the 9, on the 6 bike, coming out of Los Angeles, California. Aruna Burgos, bring it to the line. Going to go Burgos with a win. Lack will get to second. Third slot goes to Batchley, and rounding out the top 4, Liam Holt. Good race right there, man. 8-year-old cruisers. Got Cochran, Snyderich, Vidito, Waters, Trampos, Gangle, Provencal, and Bruns. On the 8 bike, sitting out front, Carter Cochran, Power Light Colors. Out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Got Daniel Waters sitting in the 2 slot. Cochran and Waters bringing it back 1 and 2. Cochran going to get to win. Waters going to get to second, followed up by the G bike. Case and Vidito in the Go Cup 2 bike. Parker Trampos, top 4. 9-year-old cruisers on the track. Bundy, Marani, Wood, Turpin, Haywood, Gonzalez, Braswell, and Garcia. Hurricane Wood sitting out front. Got the H bike. Bundy in the 2 slot. It is Wood and Bundy coming in and out of that final turn. Kane the Hurricane going to get the win. Cohen Bundy going to get the second. National Age Group number 9 bike. Asen Marani's going to get to third, and rounding out the top 4 for throwdown, Justin Garcia. Ten-year-old cruiser main event got McCain, Edwards, Antill, Fields, Vendetti, Fulton, Halber, and Anderson. Avery Fulton, free agent, colors out of Cambridge, Minnesota. Sitting out front, single file out of turn number 2. It is Fulton, Quay Edwards sitting in that 2 slot. Fulton and Edwards got that inside line out of the corner. Nice move right there by Edwards to the stripe. Going to go Edwards for the win. Fulton going to get the second. Followed up by the 2 bike of Anderson. I believe that was a K of Antill. Oh, my. 11-year-old cruisers got Dice, Hernandez, Diaz, Gracie, Kingsland, Dillon, Mrazak, and Gruba. Hunter Gruba, and A.J. Hernandez outrunning 1 and 2 right now. Aaron Kingsland sitting in the 3 slot. Got another good race coming into that final turn. Stats Colors bringing them back to the line. It's going to go the 1 bike Gruba, 3 bike Hernandez. National Age Group 7 of Kingsland, and the 2 bike of Trace and Dillon. 12-year-old cruisers got Wood, Kirkby, Reese, Sulphur, Haney, Valladolid, Sterling, and Barone. It's Wood sitting out front in this one. Wood's got the 5 bike, the Diesel. Drake the Diesel sitting in that 2 slot. Bringing them back out of the final turn. Cannon 1 going to get the win. Diesel's going to get the second. 15 bike, Elijah Haney going to get the third. Dwyer Zolfer's going to get the fourth. 13-year-old cruisers, Flores, Powers, Davis, Diamond, Peterson, Bramer, Wyckoff, and Yankee coming out. Stats Colors, National Age Group number 8 bike, Marshall Peterson, Big Lake, Minnesota. Coming out that final turn, bring it to the line. Going to go Peterson for the win. Fourteen-year-old cruisers on the track coming into that final turn. Nelson, Anderson, Buckman, Landward, McCauley, Lopez, and Gerke. Bringing them back to the line. Wow. Hey, Jason, can you come down here to the finish line? Medic tent, Jason, to the finish line. Hey, back in that 13 cruiser, your winner was Marshall Peterson, and second was Cesar Flores. Yeah, give it up for Ryan Bramer. Might as well. I'm here. Well, Oh, 15 cruiser main event with his two of them in turn number one. Lead rider coming away clean and green right there, Mason Meininger, Pasco, Washington. Coming out of the final turn, looks like Meininger's going to get the win. This cat's all right. He didn't go down too hard. Rider. All right. Got Braden the bullet back up. We just hit our quota. We just hit our quota for crashes for the day. We're not allowed to have any more, so y'all keep it up on two wheels. What do you think? We're good. We're good on that crashing thing. Oh, Wheelwist Colors sitting out in front of this one. 16-year-old cruiser main event. Cameron Bramer on the point. Got Nelson sitting in the 2 slot. Bramer and Nelson bringing them into that final turn. Back at us to the line. Wheelwist, Bramer for the 1. Nelson going to get that second. Antil with the 3. 17 to 20-year-old cruiser. Main Moto 40. Mustachio, Tanker, Dunson, Elliott, Smith, Stock, Fields, and Elliott. It's Elliott running out front right now. Just don't know which one. Coming in and out of the corner. National Age Group number 5 bike sitting out front. Action Jackson Elliott. Got the 14 bike. Noah Tanker in the 2 slot. Bringing them back. It's going to go Elliott, Tanker, Elliott, and the 6 bike of Smith. '21 to 25 cruisers got Riley, Adams, and Fisher. Total point racing got Cole Fisher with 2 points. Stephen Adams with 4 points. Nathan Riley with 6 points. Looks like Cole Fisher sitting out front. The 10 bike. Stephen Adams sitting in the 2 slot. Nathan Riley on the 3. It's the way these guys have been doing it all day long. 1, 2, and 3 total points. Fisher for the win. Adams with the 2. Riley with the 3. 26 to 30-year-old cruisers. Purdy, Haynes, Eden, and Barney. Oh, that didn't sound good. Max Eden, Rival Racing. Sitting out front in this one. One Race of Champions, Boo Boo Haynes sitting in that 2 slot. It is Eden and Haynes running 1 and 2. Max Eden going to get the win. Jesse Haynes, yeah, going to score the deuce. Jacob Purdy. You okay, Jacob? All right. Melvin Barney got the 3. Yeah, he's doing all good. Looks like you're going to need a few new spokes. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Hey, at least you're walking off. You went past our quota, so you will be getting a fine in the mail from USA BMX for wrecking after we hit our quota. 31 to 35-year-old cruisers on the track got Brand, Hurst, Brinkmeyer, Stewart, and Matthews. Final turn coming at us. Looks like Brand going to get the win. 795 bike. 2 on style points, 2 on trophy was Nick Hurst. Stewart got the 3rd. Matthews gets the 4th. 36 to 40-year-old cruisers got McGuire, Taylor, Scott, Burris, Ross, and Young. Hoorah! Sitting out front of this one. Man, this kid ain't been on his bike all winter. He said, I don't know. I ain't been doing much, but I'm going to win it. Coming home, he's got McGuire trying to reel him in. Adam Scott for the win. McGuire going to get the 2nd. Taylor gets the 3rd. Ross will get the 4th. Hey, Adam Scott, you trying to get on a sticker for next year's event as well? Yeah, Adam Scott on the event sticker this year, trying to get it on. He's looking for a sponsor, by the way. Anybody want a fast older dude? That's him. Oh, the Hulk sitting out front right now. Chad Street about ready to bust out of them sleeves. Bringing them back to the line. Wee Whisk Colors, Chad Street going to get the win. Langford gets the second. Dirty Pandas Diamonds gets the third. Christian Ricks will get the fourth. Or one of those guys. Jason Rickey. 46 to 50-year-old cruisers got Mingus, Dervaux, Irvin, Smets, Grieve, Miller, Bramer, and Prince. The one race of champions. Jim Bramer sitting out front. Got Yes Colors trying to find a way in on the underneath side. Jean-Marc Duveau bringing them back to the line. National Age Group number 5, Duveau with a win. Bramer gets a second, followed up by the 4-bike of Miller, Donovan Miller, and the 3-bike, Mr. Dibbs, Craig Prince. 51 to 55-year-old cruisers, Ramonde, Gigante, Sloan, Smart, Emma, Reed, Almond, and Armstrong. Out of turn number 1. Landstar Colors sitting out front on this one. The Commander, Cody Smart, coming out of turn number 2, down the 3 straightaway. Yes Colors trying to reel him in. Got to be big Raymond Ramonde. Robert Ramonde sitting on the deuce. Got to get by the Commander. Coming down, going to go Cody Smart, Ramonde, followed up by the 7-bike Gigante, and Old School picking up that 4th slot was Scott Sloan. 56 to 60-year-old cruisers, Freeman, Fields, and Strain. On the 7-bike, Alfred Freeman sitting out front. Brian Strain in the 2 slot. Jerry Fields in the 3. Final turn action. Freeman out of Austin, Texas. Yeah, Alfred going to get the win. Brian Strain going to get that second. Jerry Fields going to get that third. 61 and over cruisers. Total Point Racing. Matt Spencer. National Age Group number 5 bike sitting out front. Alvin Davis sitting in the 2 slot. Bob Gillespie in the 3. That's the way these old guys been doing it all day long. 192 years of BMX on the track right now. Spencer going to get the win. Davis going to get the second. Gillespie going to get the third. My man. Oh, here we go. Make some noise, Tulsa. 5 and under novice on the track. Got Gilliam, Tennis, Lovins, Howard, Welter, Hester, Franks, and Ward. The 29 bike sitting out front. Coda Welter for the world's best BMX sponsors. Mom and Dad Racing out of Pleasant Hope, Missouri. Got the Diva, Kaylee Lovins in the 2 slot. Going to go down, Coda Welter with the win. The Diva, Kaylee Lovins is going to get the second. 3rd slot goes to Levi Franks. 4th slot goes to the 093 bike of Tegan Gilliam. Going to come right on by for that 4th spot. All right. 6-year-old novice, main moto 51. Darling, Cavazos, Reiki, and Frazier. 21 bike. Sitting out front, Baron Reiki and Asher Darling running 1 and 2. Christopher Cavazos and Havin Frazier running 3 and 4. Bring it to the line. Baron Reiki, Endurance House, going to get the win. Thunder Beach, Darling going to get the second. Christopher Cavazos going to get the third. Haven Frazier with the 4. 7-year-old novice main event got Holstein, Hayes, Webb, DeBerry, Gilman, Collins, Snell, and Thiessen. On the 42 bike, Hank Webb. Hank Webb out in front. Got the 4 bike. Mia Holstein sitting in that 2 slot. Boone DeBerry sitting in the 3 slot for Landstar Racing. Bringing them back to the line. Hank Webb going to get the win. Here comes Holstein. Here comes Holstein. Holstein going to hang on for the second. Boone DeBerry going to get the third. And Talon Snell will round out the top 4. 8-year-old novice main moto 53 got Bennett Canahan. for Kay Hannon, Marshall, Prefontaine, Brand, Jordan, Loy, and Rhodey. Colton Prefontaine sitting out front. Braden Marshall in the 2 slot. Prefontaine going to get the win. 32 bike coming on by for the second. Zane Jordan, 3rd slot, goes to Braden Marshall. 4th slot to the 120 bike of Jackson Brand. 9 novice main event, main moto 54. Zach Basham got Kathy, Boy, Boggs, Johnson, and Napier. Hostile BMX. On the 39 by Caden Napier. Got to 161. Kathy sitting in the 2 slot. Donnie Johnson sitting on the 3. Lucas Moy in the 4th. Coming back to the line. Caden Napier out of Nixa, Missouri, going to get the win. Daniel Cathy going to get the 2nd. Donnie Johnson going to get the 3rd. Nice. 10-year-old novice main moto 55. Platts, Strecker, Long, Price, Hillhouse, Smock, and Adams. Oh, man, a lead rider. Lead rider spreading it out of Monroe, Louisiana. Tyson Adams getting it on. Bringing it out down the 3 straightaways. Got the 118 by Justice Platt. Sitting in the 2 spot. Tyson Adams. Back to the line he comes. Tyson, you're going to get the win. Battle for the 2 slot. Here comes the 27 bike making on a charge. The 118 bike hanging on. So it was Adams with the win. Justice Platt gets the 2nd. Eli Hillhouse with the 3rd. Parker Long will get the 4th. 11-year-old novice main moto 56 is on the track. Got Douglas, Galley, Yorick, Sorensen, Green, Dotson, and Hester. Austin Yorick, Crowley, Texas. Bringing him back to the line. Out Austin Yorick for the win, the 4 bike. That was Austin York with the win. River Douglas with the 2nd. Followed up by Carter Hester and Lewis Sorensen. 12-year-old novice, main moto 57. Got Hillhouse, Joseph, Hornbuckle, Payne, Basham, White, Cherry, and Simons. Carson Cherry sitting out front. Bringing him back to 31. Hillhouse in the 2 slot. Cherry going to get the win. Hillhouse going to get the 2nd, followed up by the 55 bike. 55 bike of Basham and the 58 bike of Michael Payne. Man, I don't know who that was hollering over there, but that made my voice hurt. 14-year-old novice on the track out of turn number 2. Arnoldy, Songer, Shields, Garanzik, Perro, Wallace, and Young, main moto 58. Aiden Arnoldy out of Udall, Kansas, going to get the win. 2nd slot to the 109 bike. This side, was it the 30 bike got the 2nd at the line? The 30 bike, Cameron Wallace got the 2nd. The 109 bike, Colt Garanzik going to get the 3rd. And the 87 bike of Jake Pyra going to get the 4th. 21 to 25-year-old novice on the track. Habe, Schenkel, Mitchell, and Samini Foreman. Kyle Habe out of San Antonio, Texas. Bringing it to the line, going to get the win. 63 bike Schenkel going to get the 2nd. Samini Foreman going to get the 3rd. 26 to 35-year-old novice main moto 60 got Stafford, Holtz, Rice, Allwine, and Ward. 56 bike sitting out front. Got Ward, 212 bike. Stafford's got the inside. Oh, nice little move right there. Allwine trying to get it back. Finish it off. Ward going to get the win. Allwine going to get the 2nd. Stafford going to get the 3rd. Holtz will get the 4th. Wow. Man, that's going all out right there. 36 to 40-year-old novice. McCann, Lamb, and White. Bringing it to the line. Got a good one coming here. The 31 bike coming by. Brian Lamb will get the win. Clint White will get the second. Chad McCann will get the third. Third. 41 to 45-year-old novice on the track got Groots, Anderson, Feld, Lackey, and Miller. Oh. 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 I love these guys, man. Bringing them back on the 245 bike. Larry Miller got it going on. This guy looks like he just come off the beach, hop on a bike, come on in. He's all over the place. Bringing him back, Larry Miller going to get the win. Hey, Chris Anderson, you rock, man. You scared the heck out of me that whole race. Chris Anderson got the second. I know why. He's from Waco, Texas. Oh, that's Waco. Danny Feld got the third. 46 to 50-year-old novice. What do you guys? Yeah, you guys quit trick riding out there. Got Bolton, Ferguson, Strain, Mahaloff, and Starkey. Bringing them back to line on the 35 by. Oh, Walt Disney coming on by. Tim Ferguson, Brian Strain. What happened, Brian? Which one? Brian Strain. Hey, Brian Strain, the principal wants to talk to you down here at the finish line. Brian, Jennifer wants to talk to you. Oh, here we go. Moving on in the program, let's go to the intermediate classes. 5 and under intermediate, State, Snell, Bennett, Burmeyer, Heritage, Ingham, Harwell, and Johnson. The 12 bike, Ingham for the win. 54 bike with the second, Rice Bennett. 26 bike, Levi Burmeyer with the third. Maddox Snell rounding out the top four. Oh, yeah. You need Brian Strain. Hey, Brian Strain, back to the finish line. Brian Strain. Brian Strain, back to the finish line. The principal needs to see you. He ain't listening. He don't want to come see you. He's scared. 6 intermediates on the track. Piper, Hirons, Runnels, Johnson, Moore, Taylor, Hoskins, and Wilson. Got a good one coming. The 20 bike. Taylor going to get the win. Runnels going to get the second. The 2 bike. Carson Moore going to get the third. Callan Piper will get the fourth. Huh? Who did? That rider just right there? Cooper Taylor? Hey, Cooper Taylor, where you at? Is that him? Cooper Taylor just turned expert with that win. Good job, Cooper. Columbia, Missouri. M-I-Z-Z-O-U. Yeah. Good job, Cooper. He's the brand newest expert. Hey, don't forget to let him know over at sign-ups over there. Don't forget to go to sign-ups. Get him in that 5-year-old expert class for tomorrow. Or 6-year-old expert class for tomorrow. All right, Cooper Taylor turning expert. Cool beans. Seven-year-old intermediate main moto 6'6", got Gwynn, Shepard, Malachowski, Clark, Weber, Lewicki, Grieve, and McWhinney. 42 bike, 47 bike, Mateo Gwynn, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Coming into the and a turn number 2, it's Gwynn and the 46 bike sitting in that second slot, Jacob McWhinney. Gwynn and McWhinney running 1 and 2. New Mexico and Louisiana coming at us. Going to go Mateo Gwynn for the win. Jacob McWhinney for the second, followed up by the 20 bike. Jason Weber and the Go Cup 3 bike, Zane Clark. Yeah, see me jump over that hose? I got it. Hey, you guys down here at the finish line, keep on moving. All these bikes just keep on rolling. 8-year-old intermediate, main moto 67, Hampton, Miller, Krennic, Wingate, Wild Wild West, Gangle, Morrow, and McIntyre. Out of turn number 2, it's Jacob Krennic, world's fastest intermediate, sitting out front, MJT Designs. Oh my, here comes Krennic. We didn't know if he's going to make it out of motos. Here he comes in for the win. Krennic for the win, followed up by the 20 bike. Wild Wild West, the K bike, a Caden Miller, and the 4 slot to Go Cup 2. I know what happened. Tyler said, hey, listen, little brother, if you're going to be sponsored by the world's fastest intermediate, you got to get there. You got to win it. All right. That's awesome. 9-year-old intermediate main moto number 68, Saunier, Cox, Garanzik, McCain, Gonzalez, Stewart, Dillon, and Smith. Oh, yeah, doing it for TNT, Timmy Knight, I think. Looks like the same jersey. Man, he brought a bunch of these young'uns. Tyler Saunier, Primal BMX, out of Louisiana. Coming out of that final turn on a 34 bike. Saunier going to get the win. Gonzalez going to get the second. Go Cup 2 bike. William Cox going to get the third. Cody Garanzik rounding out the top 4. 10-year-old intermediate main moto 69 got Jackson, Smith, Creed, Thiessen, Ashley, Welch, Piper, and Coons. The 19 by Cade Thiessen sitting out front. Tommy Gunn Smith. Oh, Thiessen having problems. He's off the pedal. Tommy Gunn coming right on by. It is Smith and Thiessen running 1 and 2. Tommy Gunn Smith going to get the win. Thiessen going to get the second, followed up by the A bike. Cooper Jackson in the 51 bike. Blake Atchley. All right. Hey, your chain's off, Carson. You lost your transmission, man. Coast it on in. Here we go, 11-year-old intermediates, Turner, Scatina, McCray, Palmer, Collins, Doolin, Williams, and Brandt. Turn number 2 action's got the 28 bike. Sitting out front in this one, Scatina and Turner, 1 and 2, 24 bike McCray, sitting in a 3 slot. Good one coming back to the line. It's going to go the 28 bike, holding on for the win. That was Scatina for the win, followed up by Odin Turner. Then the C bike of Doolin and the 20 bike of Palmer, top 4. 12-year-old intermediate main moto 71. Kisner, Bowden, along with Bailey, Charbonneau, Harves, Hayes, Hale, and Luptak. Mason Bowden sitting out front. Bowden going to get the win. 34 bike. With the second was Doug Kisner. Third slot, Noah Luptak. And rounding out the top four, Gavin Charbonneau. Checking out our down rider out down here on the last straightaway. Man, I'll tell you what, it's been a tough day for some of our riders. Hey, moms and dads, don't forget why we're here, man. We're here to have a fun time, spend some time with our family and our kids. So before you tuck those young'uns in tonight, make sure you give them a big old hug around their neck. Tell them how much you love them and how much you appreciate them, and we'll just do it again tomorrow. Yeah, that's what we're here for. That young'un right there had a pretty good race going down on the last straightaway. We're pretty lucky to be affiliated with the best sport on the planet, BMX. It's a great family that we have here. It's a great bunch of kids that we have, so just hug them tight around the neck before you put them down to bed tonight. Oh! What do you got? What do you got? Shut him down, guys. Shut him down. We're going to restart this moto. We got 3 riders down. 3 riders down before the crest of the first obstacle. Going to shut them down. Hey, guys, shut down. Stop right here at the finish line. We'll get you routed back up to staging. Bill Morris will get you. Stopping right there. 3 riders down before the crest of the first obstacle constitute an automatic restart. All right, hey, it looks like we got all our down riders up too. That's a good thing. We get them all locked back up into the gate. You got a copy of that? Hang out right down there by the finish line. Going to restart you guys. Good. "14-year-old intermediate main moto. Number 73 on the track right now. Down the 2 straightaway on the 34 bike, John Folston. Out of Benton, Kansas. Sitting out front is Folston. Got the 12 bike of Tyson and Doherty running 2 and 3. These guys been battling for that second, third spot all day long. It's a total point race. With Folston's got a lock on first. The overall second is going to go to the 12 bike. Hold on. He will get the second, and he will get the third. There we go. We got him. Peyton Doherty got second in that one, but overall total points ends up with the third, with Peyton Tyson getting the overall second. 74 is the main moto. 15-year-old intermediates, Elkins, Peterson, Long, Bunger, Davis, and Kunkel. 17 bike sitting out front. Seth Peterson. Peterson and Bunger outrunning 1 and 2. 14 bike. Kobe Kunkel sitting in the 3 slot. It's going to go Peterson for the win. 47 bike. Nicholas Bunger gets the second. Kunkel gets the third, and Elkins will get the fourth. 16 intermediate main modal, 75 Bishop, Carr, Wooten, Cochran, Hill, and Hager. 146 bike. Christian Bishop sitting out front. Hayden Hill sitting in that 2 slot. Oh, second place rider puts it on the ground. 146 by Bishop, dodging a bullet. Bishop going to hang on for the win. Bishop hangs on for the win. Second slot goes to Riley Hagar. Third slot, Brandon Carr. Fourth slot, Andrew Wooten. 17 to 20-year-old intermediate, Sprague, Duggar, Jonas, Banks, and Shook. Sprague trying to get by. New rider sliding it on in there. Looks like Jacob Banks, Marion University for the win. Second slot to Sprague, third slot to Jonas. (26 to 35-year-old intermediates, Jones, McBurney, Meitler, Phipson, Pangle, Tilgman, Hopkins, and Harrison. 13 bikes sitting out front. Oh, this is the 14. This is our, here, I need that. I need that. That was a rerun. That was the restart. That's what she was wanting to tell me, and that was my sheet.
I was grabbing it for you.
Thanks. Thanks for the heads up, guys. A 13 won that one. Dustin Edwards. That was our for a 13-year-old intermediate. Sorry, Bill. Hey, blame it on the new guy. One race of champions. McBurney gets the win. Pangle gets the second. Meitler gets the third. I was running over to see what you wanted. He was picking up the sheet I should have been announcing. 36 to 40-year-old intermediate. Oh, bumping and running out of the corner. Just Titus and O'Gara. Oh, O'Gara's going to get to win. Vaughn's going to get to second. Harley's going to get to third. Oh, my. We need to stop these guys. Hey, guys. Ho, ho. Ho. (36 to 40-year-old intermediates. Main Moto 78, you guys need to hang tight right here. Going to rerun you guys. 36 to 40-year-old intermediates going to rerun you guys. O'Gara, Watson, Suckup, Hensley. Am I on the wrong one?
That was 41-45.
41 to 45 intermediates. Saunier, Alapit, Landsberger, Gomez, Johnson, Weinish, Harwell, and Smith going to rerun you guys. All right, that was Derek Titus down at the finish line. Man, he just needs one more win to go expert. That's what happened. He got the jitters right there. Maybe tomorrow, Derek. Next time, get up a little sooner, would you? He just rolled over and away some more. Yeah, that's all right. He'll be all right. He's going to hurt. It'll hurt. Hey, Bill Morris, I'm gonna put this sheet right here. I'm gonna put that sheet right there. That's what I'm gonna need. And when I need it, holler right over at me and don't send him over. He messes up the message.
She said get Jim. She didn't say.
I know. I hear you. 51. Am I even on the right race here? 51 and over intermediates? No. I thought that. Dang it. Gold Cup 2 bike sitting out front. Scott Bauer, Tanner BMX for the win. The 11 bike. Turboville going to get the second. Schaefer's going to get the third. Man. I'm not much a drinking man, but I could use a shot of whiskey. 51 and over intermediates are on the track. Now we're back on track. 23 bike, Michael Breaux, Louisiana rider, sitting out front, got hurt. Christensen, Gross, Brandt, Courtney, and Theobald. Coming up to the line, going to go 23 bike, Breaux, 33 bike. JT Hurt gets the second. Theobald going to get the third. I believe that was Gross with the 4. 5 and under, Dinky Darlings on the track. Peyton Johnson with 3 points. Maya, the Warrior Princess, with 4 points. Kira Vescuzzo with 5 points. Oh, they're all scattered up right now. It's the National Age Group number 5 bike for No Excuses. Maya, the Warrior Princess Gadbois, sitting out front. Peyton Johnson, Groupie team, sitting in that 2 slot. Bringing them back to the line. Looks like the overall win's going to go to the Warrior Princess, Maya Gadbois for the win. Peyton Johnson for the second. Kira Vescuzzo with the third. 6-year-old girl main moto number 83, Berrien, Binnick, Ferris, Paskowicz. Out of turn number 1 on the 3 bike. In and out of the turn. National Age Group number 6, Jace Berrien. Got Aubrey Binnick, full tilt color, sitting in the 2 slot. Velocity Bike Company out in front. It is Berrien and Binnick. Back to the line comes the 6 bike, Chase Berrien for the win. Aubrey Binnick for the second. Paskowitz and Ferris. 7-year-old girl, main moto 84, Stevens, Bailey, Kelster, Stevens, and Heckendorf. Stats color sitting out front, Charlotte Heckendorf on the World 7 bike. Bringing them back to the line. Got company beating on the door. Riley and Bates going to go Heckendorf for the win. Bailey gets the second. Isabella Stevens with the third. Abigail Stevens with the fourth. Kelly Kelster with the 5. 8-year-old girl, main moto 85. Wilmer, Leakey, Turner, Voigt, and Hinton. Nora Wilmer sitting out front. Got the 9 bike. Lily Hinton in the 2 slot. It's Wea Wist Factory out in front with Power Light Dance Comp sitting on the 2 slot. Wilmer and Hinton running 1 and 2. It's going to go Nora Wilmer for the win. Lily Hinton for the second. Followed up by the 5 bike of Callie Voigt and the 4 bike of Taylor Leakey. 9-year-old girl, main moto 86, Jonjovic, Reichel, Lambert, Yee, Gibbons, Cheryl, and Converse. Oh, little Miss Lola doing it out front in this one. That is Jonjovic. National Age Group number 3 bike, Lola Jonjovic out of Kansas City, Missouri. Got the soldier, Olivia Yee, sitting in the 2 slot for throwdown. Jonjovic and Yee bringing them back 1 and 2 to the line. It's going to go Jonjovic for the win. Yee for the second, followed up by Lambert and the 7 bike of Gibbons. 41 to 45-year-old intermediates are on the track one more time. Saunier, Alapit, Landsberger, Gomez, Johnson, Winish, Harwell, and Smith. Landstar Racing sitting out front in this one, coming out of the corner. Looks like Landsberger. Landsberger's got it going on, coming in to the final turn. On the 44 by Landsberger, going to get the win. Winish will get the second, followed up by the 33 bike of Neil Johnson and the 177 of Jeff Alapit. Nine-year-old girl, main moto. How about 10-year-old girl, main moto 87. Voigt, Leakey, Alden, Blake, Kazemia, Stokes, Van Rensselaer, and Stevens. Oh, got a good one coming into the corner. Double A. One more time. Got Van Rensselaer in the 2 slot. Alexis Alden, El Monte, California. Team Pass 605 rider. Got Super B sitting in the 2 slot. It's Alden and Van Rensselaer. Going to go the 7 of Alden, 5 of Van Rensselaer, the Go Cup champion of Riley Blake, and the 2 bike of Savannah Stokes. 11-year-old girl, main moto 88 rally. Krista Dulo, Brown, Hinton, Chartrand, Ramsey, Patches, and Converse. Krista Dulo on the World 3 bike, sitting out front. National Age Group 3, Avery Chartrand sitting in the 2 slot. Krista Dulo bringing him back to the line for the win. Chartrand will get to second. 3rd slot goes to the 7 bike. 7 bike of Alana Converse, and the 4th slot goes to McKaylee Ramsey on the Go Cut 1. 89 the main moto, 12-year-old girls, Brent, Young, Glass, Carr, Villa, and Bailey. Yes Colors outrunning 1 and 2 right now. It's Morgan Glass and Gracie Young. Glass and Young running 1 and 2. Ellie Brent sitting in a 3 slot. Final turn coming at us out of Centennial, Colorado. Morgan Glass going to get the win. Grace Young gets the second. Ellie Brent with the 3. 13-year-old girl, main moto 90. Brenner, Mingus, Street, Tossett, Robertson, Plummer, Knox, and Hill. Turn 2 actions. Got the National Edge Group number 4 bike. Alexandra Hill sitting out front. Megan Tossett, Venom Racing, sitting in the 2 slot. Yes Color sitting in the 3 slot. Sarah Brenner. Going to go the 4 bike. Hill, followed up by Tossett, Brenner, and rounding out the top 4, like Maisie Knox. 14-year-old girl, main moto 91, Stofflet, Zachary, Huber, Ruiz, Kennedy, Miller, Marsh, and Ross. Turn 2 actions. Got the National Age Group number 4 bike. Sitting out front, Tiffany Huber, Black Crown Factory Riders. Got the 6 bike. Trinity Stofflet sitting in the 2 slot. Here comes the Midwest pull. Bring it to the line. It's going to go. Huber hanging on for the win. Stofflet's going to get that second, followed up by Page to Blaze with the 3. 15, 16-year-old girls. Main moto 92, got Poole, Doherty, Picaretto, Hayes, Crane, Kane, Carson, and Sinclair. One rider down. Wheelwiss Colors on the ground. Got Ashley Hayes sitting out front. Hayes got Doherty sitting in the 2 slot. DK Reichs, Carly Kane sitting in the 3 slot. It's going to go Ashley Hayes for the win. The 3 bike. Natalie Doherty with the second, followed up by the 3 bike Caroline Carson and Carly Kane rounding out the top 4. 17 to 20-year-old women, main moto 93 got Enlow, Reynolds, Finch, Gilbert, Tompkins, Ellis, Glowity, and Vidak. Wheelwish color sitting out front in this one, Addison Finch. On the point, got the whole world coming after her, bringing them into that final turn. National Age Group number 1, Addison Finch going to get the win, followed up by the 5 bike. Second slot went to Bailey Enlow, then the 82 bike of Glowati, and then the 4 bike was Vidak. Well, that was Corey Gilbert on the 4. (21 to 30-year-old women on the track. Reed, Robinson, Miller, Moore, Sanders in the blonde bomb, the National Age Group number 3 bike. Sitting out front, Adrian Sanders, throw down colors. Coming out of that final turn, coming out of Leawood, Kansas, the Assassin. Adrian Sanders for the win. Too Sweet, Aaron Moore for the second, followed up by the National Age Group number 7 bike, Lindy Robinson. And the Gold Cup champion, Jamie Reed, rounding out the top 4. What up, man? You're lost. Bill Curtin is lost. Now we got a little pink iPad, or what is that? An iPad, or is it like a Kindle? Kindle? Come, where are you going to be? Over at sign-ups. If you lost a little iPad or a Kindle, whatever it is, with a little pink case on it, they got it over at sign-ups whenever Bill gets back there with it. Looks like Jill McGuire leading them out front right now. See Ya Factory out of Parker, Colorado. Got Rochelle Pearson sitting in the 2 slot. Christina Gaylor on the 3. Trish Veersbaugh sitting in that 4 slot, coming in and out of that final turn. Jill McGuire going to get the win. Rochelle Pearson going to get the 2nd. Christina Gaylor with the 3rd. Tricia Veersbaugh with the 4. Oh, here we go. The 6-year-old experts. Hunt, Skinner, Muma, Ferguson, Big Daddy Kane, Mather, and Griffith. It's Joseph Mather. Powerlight dance competition rider. The Cornhusker out of Omaha, Nebraska, leading them around right now. He's a world champion, showing you how to get it done. He's got the 7 by Skinner in the 2 slot. Mather and Skinner running 1 and 2. Believe that might be Moomaw. Coming in and out of that final turn, Joseph Mather going to get the win. Keegan Skinner going to get the 2nd. Followed up by Diesel Moomaw with the 3rd, and the 47 by Austin Griffith with the 4th. 7-year-old expert main event, man. This guy going super fast. Coming out of turn number 2, it's Lili State and Full Tilt Racing. Coming out of Belton, Missouri. Got the 1 race of champions. Ace Lack sitting in the 2 slot. Young dude won the 7-8 open class. Now he's looking to double them up right here. Wang, dang, 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 dang. It's Staten for the win. Followed up by the 1 race of champions, Lack. The 13 by Trevin Peterson with the 3. 8-year-old expert main moto at 98. Got Duffy, Waters, Tramposh, Alvord, Cochran, Gardner, Vitito, and Smith. BMX Sharks, Daniel Waters sitting out front on this one. Got the 7 bike, sitting in that 2 slot, Gavin Gardner. Oh, I don't know, coming out, that'll be Carter Cochran. That's Cochran sitting in the 2 slot. Bringing him back to the line. Going to go Waters for the win. Cochran for the second, followed up by the 2 bike of Vitito and a Go Cup 3 of Duffy. Nine-year-old expert, Maine Moto number 99 on the track, coming in the turn number 1. Got Gwynn, Regal, Miller, Marani, Woods, Sterling, Bunny, and Cacciatore. The Hurricane, Kane Woods. Got my little buddy Braxton Miller. Oh, Wood. Yeah, trick riding going into turn number 2, hanging on, dodging a bullet. Got Braxton Miller sitting in that 2 slot. It is Wood and Miller coming in and out of that final turn. Dude's kept us cool right there. Wood for the win. Miller gets the second, followed up by Regal and Marani, top 4. Nice little save right there. Did you see that? It was like, whoa. 10-year-old expert, Maine Moto 100. Got Anderson, Frederick, Lawrence, Edwards, Fulton, McCain, Santos, and Kale. Cole Frederick, the world champion, full tilt rider out of New Ulm, Minnesota. Sitting out front in this one. Got the National Age Group number 9 bike, sitting in that 2 slot. Avery Fulton for free agent. On the 10 bike, Ryder Santos sitting on a 3, but it's all Cole Frederick for the win. Second slot went to Fulton. Third slot to Santos. Ryder Lawrence rounding out the top 4. 11-year-old experts on the track. Kingsling, Dillon, Gruba, Delaney, Colburn, Mrazak, Hernandez, and Dice. Stats color sitting out front in this one. Hunter Gruba. It's Gruba. A.J. Hernandez sitting in that 2 slot. On the 3 slot is Colburn. Gruba bringing him back into the final turn. It's Gruba. Gruba going to get the win. Hernandez going to get a second. Colburn gets the third. And Braden Delaney will get the 4. 12-year-old expert, Maine Moto, number 102. Barone, Engler, Rao, Tree Rise, Wood, the Mohawk Warrior, Velado, and Sterling. Oh, my man, Drew Engler sitting out front in this one. Got Tree Rise, throwdown colors in the 2 slot. And Engler just fires them off and takes it to the house. Engler for the win. Tree Rise going to get the second, followed up by the 10 bike, the Diesel. And I believe Wood might have held on for the 4. 13, I tell you, man, that dude's a stud. I can't wait for tomorrow. 13 experts. Pistol Pete. That is Choate coming out of turn number 2, going supersonic speeds is Pistol Pete. That is Choate. Got Pereira. Free agent colors sitting in the 2 slot. Trying to run this guy. Oh, 2 over the top. It's going to go Choate for the win. Pereira gets the second, followed up by the 15 bike of Hobby. 14-year-old expert, Maine Moto 104. Hank the Tank Chudzik takes it to the front. 2 riders spreading it out. Chudzik and Dylan Wood running 1 and 2. Hank the Tank, Power Light, Dance Comp rider, bringing them back to the line. It's going to go the 5 bike Chudzik, 3 bike Wood, 13 bike Amakai Anderson, and rounding out the top 4, Colton Landwehr. Man, oh man, got some good racing going on. A few more left to whip out here, 15-year-old experts. Kelly, Jacobs, Campbell, Stevenson, Bates, Campbell, Young, and Boudry. Cannonball Jack Kelly. This dude is a man. Coming out of turn number 2, it is Kelly. Wesley Bates sitting in the 2 slot. Coming in and out of that final turn, the world champion Cannonball Jack Kelly for the win. Second slot went to the Bullet Braden Campbell. Third slot to Wesley Bates. Wow. 16-year-old experts into turn number 1 goes Langford, Nelson, Swanson, Antill, Bramer, Elson, Sinchak, and Madsen. We lost one rider from the get-go. Looked like that was Bramer down. Now we got Braxton Elson sitting out front. Got throwdown colors coming after Rain Langford. Bringing them back to the line. It's going to go the 1. Elson got the 6 bike. Throwdown colors. Langford going to get the 2nd. Big Mac Evans Sinchak will get the 3. (17 to 20-year-old experts, Zenzo, Judd, Dieters, Elliott, Stroud, Swin, Lee, and Richmond. In the corner out there, kind of line time. Tristan Judd line them up right now, coming into turn number 2, going way fast. Now Race Lee goes from 4th to 2nd. He's in the 2 slot. Power Light Colors sitting in that 3 slot. Coming in and out of the corner, the Juice trying to find a way back in, but it's live time. Tristan Judd for the win. Richmond gets the 2nd. Race Lee gets the 3. Nick Dieters will get the 4. Oh my, it's lime time. 21 to 25-year-old experts, Adams, Luce, Denty, Rorty, and Hendren. Luke Rorty, Hyper Bicycles. Marion University coming in and out of turn number 2, sneaking a peek. Just going to cruise it on through the section right here. Got Kyle Luce sitting in the 2 slot. Eric Hendren sitting on the 3. It's going to go Rorty for the 1. Luce for the deuce. Hendren with the 3. Ryan Denny for Lindsey Wilson College. 26 to 35-year-old experts, Flaherty, Steinberg, Steriker, Eden, Dotson, Drager, Veersman, Feltman. Dotson had a little trouble down the first straightaway, kept it up there a little long, but he's got the 3 bike sitting out front. Steinberg and Feltman out running 1 and 2. Bringing them back to the line, it's going to go Steinberg for the win. Feltman going to get the 2nd, followed by the 23 bike of Veersman, the 12 bike of Ryan Drager. 36 to 40-year-old experts got Gresham, Gwynn, Brunner, Scott, Taylor, McGuire, Adamwi, and Markham. It's the Marine doing it out front one more time. Hoorah! It's Adam Scott, the cover boy, sitting out front. Lance McGuire sitting in the 2 slot. Landstars, Robert Taylor sitting on the 3. Hey, this dude's looking for a sponsor. Adam Scott for the win. McGuire gets a 2nd. Followed up by the Taylor in the 14 bike of Richard Gresham. 41 to 45-year-old experts, Ricky, Steinmetz, Schaffetzel, Nelson, Dial, Kelly, Ross, and Street. Uh-oh. Look at this guy. Rusty Dial sitting out front. Got Chad Street sitting in the 2 slot. Chad trying to reel in. The Texans are out running 1 and 2. Rusty Dial say, I ain't supposed to be here, but I am. Coming up out of that corner, Chad Street busts out them seams for the win. Rusty Dial, welcome back, Rusty. Good show, man. The Dirty Panda got the 3. Yeah. I think that might have been Billy Ross running out of the top 4. 46 to 50-year-old experts. Wyrick, Miller, Minguez, Reeves, Prince, Duveau, Grieve, and Hayes. National Age Group number 4 bike sitting out front. Melvin Hayes, Rideco Bike Shop, sitting out front. Got J.J. Greaves sitting in the 2 slot. Melvin Hayes going to get the win. Greaves going to get the 2nd. Followed up by the 44 bike. Jean-Marc Duveau in the 53 bike. Woody Reeves rounding out the top 4. 51 and over expert class. Gigante, Ramonde, Hogue, Almond, Reed, Sloan, Armstrong, and Smart. Yes colors to the front. Robert Ramonde and Gigante out running 1 and 2. Big Mike Almond sitting in the 3 slot. Robert Ramonde and Gigante running 1 and 2. Now the Commanders on the move. Bringing them back at us. Ramonde for the win. Gigante's going to get the 2nd. Commander Cody Smart going to get the 3rd. And a 192 Big Mike Allman rounding out that 4th slot. And that is a wrap. Day number 1 in the books, Sooner Nationals. Team managers, team sheets to the finish line. Team managers, let's turn your team sheets into the finish line. Want to thank you all for coming out. Had a great time. Don't forget to tuck them youngins in, give them a big old hug around the neck. Tell them how much you love them before you put them to bed tonight. And we'll see y'all again tomorrow. Team managers, team sheets to the finish line.
Nationwide is on your side. What you think?
We're almost there. On the jingle, though, Brad, I want to feel it right here.
Right here in the chest?
No, your heart.
Heart.
In your heart. Yes! Close. We're almost there. Almost.
Well, basically got it, right?
Basically almost, but you're doing great.
What did I just get into? Nothing.